And Kayleigh, of course, the political figures weighed in as well. Then Senator Joe Biden tweeting in January 2019, "What happened today to Jussie Smollett must never be tolerated in this country. We must stand up and demand that we no longer give this hate safe harbor, that homophobia and racism have no place on our streets or in our hearts. We are with you, Jussie." Of course, Kamala weighed in as well, tweeting, "Jussie Smollett is one of the kindest, most gentle human beings I know. I'm praying for his quick recovery. This was an attempted modern-day lynching. No one should have to fear for their life because of the sexuality or color of their skin. We must confront this hate." Such a reaction to what was fiction.
Right. Joe and Kamala so quick to jump on a story, to use it for political purposes, to put out these tweets only to be proven wrong in the aftermath. I mean, this is what the left does. They choose which stories matter, and then the others they totally bear.
Mr. Smollett is still saying that he is innocent, still running down the Chicago Police Department. How dare him? How dare him?
It seems that it's par for the course to political figures, for Hollywood, for the mainstream media to jump in immediately to reach a conclusion before the facts and the actual investigation have been uncovered or completed, respectively.
Well, they're just hoping that the river of goo, of wokeness, is something that can drown out the truth. I mean, that's what we're seeing. It's very real. It's a steaming river of poo, right? And I guess they think that as long as that's cooking, the rest of us won't see what's going on. The problem that I really had from the beginning with Jussie Smollett is that there are people who legitimately are harmed in this country every day, unfortunately, for a whole host of reasons. But to say that, first of all, I don't believe he'd punch anybody back. His mouth is running too much. I mean, he's a storyteller, not an effective one apparently, but he doesn't really look like somebody who's going to get caught in a situation where he's going to, and then suddenly a rope was around his neck. I mean, what was he doing? Was he dazed and confused? I mean, it almost writes itself because it's not true. But the part that really hurts in all that is that instead of coming forth and saying, you know what, you're right, it wasn't true, and I just want to apologize to the real victims of crimes out there, because I took up oxygen in the room from them. And I took up the space that they may have occupied with more confidence to go and ask for help, because my cry for help was phony. It was fake.